All right, Grand Rising, everyone. It is Shay Seeking or Shalonda, and I'm back. And so, yeah, I had plans to do some investigating this morning. It didn't go the way that I thought it would. So I'm having a little bit of just a minor little setback real quick. And yeah, I realized that, yeah, I had to assist my cars because I guess somebody decided they didn't want me going somewhere and they disconnected my batteries from the car. You know, there's this something here. I'm trying to be very transparent here without coming off as, you know, some other kind of way. There's obviously this push-pull energy. There's this energy of this person and then someone in the likeness of this person. And it's, you know, I think it's a little bit disheartening because I feel like this is something that is past, present, or future. This is something that had been predicted. This is something that has been in the making for a while now. I feel like there's unfair, you know, punishment or, you know, accusations. I feel like somebody is not being able to see this, just like I'm not, from the whole full spectrum or standpoint. And I feel like the reason of this energy is why I feel like these masculines fear me for some reason. It's almost like, you know, people couldn't take the light of God, right? And so it's kind of like that kind of energy where I can see where there might be someone in the likeness of God that has been placed in this garden or in my life because maybe the person did something defiling or something, you know, to me or against me. And that's why they can't really show their face. You know, maybe that's kind of like what it is. But I feel like a lot of this has to do with manipulation, mind altering energy, technology maybe being used. So at the same time, it's kind of sad because, you know, I feel like I'm at a point where I don't know where this stands. It's love and war. Love and war. And we know that war, yeah, it may be about these things and economics and, you know, all these other things. But mainly from what I know and from the tapping into the Akashic records and the people that have come in my family, most of the time it is something between a woman or women. And that's in a wide span, doing the research on that word and etymology, past, present, and future when it comes to the word, what it meant at certain points in times, what it means now. It wasn't always just pertaining to someone with a womb. It was also pertaining to children, women, and men of certain groups. More than likely, I won't say migrant, I'll say like immigrant groups or migrating groups or, you know, groups that were going to be taken on, or tribes, or, you know what I'm saying, from outside energy, I feel. Okay. So again, it's just depending on what era we're in, how is it being used at that particular time. When we're talking about genocide or paper genocide, that's a way of going through documents and culling off a group of people so that the other people can come in, overthrow those kingdoms, and take over the riches, the wealth, the money, the resources, and the people. It's like an invasion, not so much necessarily a war, but maybe like an invasion. And I tell you, with this chaos that's going on, in the beginning was the word, and the word was with God, and then in the beginning the earth was first a chaotic mass, right? So I feel like there's a bunch of chaos going on right now. The things that are going on around Gaia, within Gaia, are causing reactions to come out or spew out like a volcano. It's just being one with nature. It's the sadness, the grief of, you know, it's almost like reuniting with that true love of life, that essence of something, that a light that had been dimmed a long time ago. It's almost like losing a part of you as a soul mate or a partner in having that void there. And it, what? Okay, hold on. Okay, my fault. So it's like sitting in like a stagnant kind of situation, right? Being blocked, like I said, being blocked when it comes to, I don't know, outward forces. It's like, I don't know, it's like being whole within, right? And it's also like, you don't know. There's this an attack, but it's coming from different levels of the hierarchy, okay? And so again, I want to lash out at the masculine energy here, okay? The masculine energy that I feel somehow, whether spiritually or emotionally or physically, detached themselves from me and left me and abandoned me to go off and live another alternative lifestyle, right? And then it's almost like that energy telepathically came back to me, over the summer and or something for a brief amount of time. But only, it's like that energy of, only to come back in and take again a part of my soul, damn near. You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like embarrassing, right? To say, wait a minute, like, I don't know. It's a treacherous thing, I feel like, because there is the essence of a true connection, a true love. It's wanting that back, not wanting to let it go, and having to, go there and announce that to people that you feel like people do know what's up, but at the same time, just in case they don't know what's up, you don't want to come off some kind of way of overpowering, overbearing, and you don't want to come off as being pathetic. But I know that, again, the same way that I've been played, this energy or this person has been played. So this is just me, like, again, it's like putting down your arms or whatever, in this sense, when it comes to that love aspect, put down your arms or those arms or that arm. And it's almost like a feminine energy there saying, and put them like around me. You see what I'm saying? Like, what is this? You see what I'm saying? And I feel like it's always with this thing, it has to do with miscommunication. It has to do with messengers. It has to do with the in-between. It has to do with someone not facing something or someone themselves and coming clean or approaching it in that manner, where all of this could have been really handled differently. I feel like somebody could be upset because they invested time and money. But I feel like, again, at the end of the day, when it comes to love aspect of this thing, they got cold feet. They somewhat walked away at the last minute, right when they got me. So again, to hear an instance where this don't have nothing to do with revenge. I get along better with your friends. And it's like, do you really mean that? Why do you still have a hold on me? Do you want me to want to be free? Or not? Because it seems like, it's like, okay, well, if I can't have you, no one else can. But I never said that I didn't. So it's like, if you're not giving me a choice, or if you're not giving us a chance to speak about this, again, this is something that is over a lot of people's heads, possibly. I don't know. Sometimes I feel like everybody else knows about it but me. It's more of those aspects that hurt. And then the second or hindsight of the matter, of me not even knowing who I was or where, anything like that. And it's like, again, like that whole fucking friends energy. It's like, was that a payback? And for what? For what? For you abandoning me and having me searching for my soul and searching for whatever that was that we once had, because I didn't really know you, I guess, like I thought I did when I thought that I knew you. And if that's enough, like I said from the beginning, if somebody wanted to, if this whole thing happened and somebody changed their mind and they wanted to go in another direction, that is fine, but don't blame it on me. Don't put someone in the dark. Don't put someone in the dark and then blame them for these outcomes because you maybe don't know how to react, or you haven't met someone that is your match, that will challenge you on these particular things out of love. I've never wished bad. It's like this attack has been coming from that person or their energy or something around them, and I never once still wish bad on this person. At one point in time, I would probably jump in front of a bullet for this energy. And then I woke up the other day and I said, well, hey, you have to put yourself first. If that's how that person feels when you know clearly it's not, they just can't face what they've done to you. But forgiveness, it's not even about forgiveness. It's like what is done, it is done. It was never about anything vulgar or anything like that for me. Actually, it's that vulnerable, loving, unconditionally loving part of me. It has always been there. I think someone wanted to portray me some way to the outside world or society as an easy way out. They needed an easy way out of something. And I'm still don't have all of the information, but all I know is whatever I do have, it has come from within. That's how I know that God is housed within me and I am housed within him. This is not about revenge. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. It's not even an ultimatum as if you're not going to be with me, it's nobody. I don't look at it that way. But I think I feel like the situation, how far it's escalated, I do feel like I deserve to know the truth. I don't think I deserved any of this particular type of attack. And I deserve the truth. And part of me, this person is giving off a facade, I feel, to the public one way, but he speaks to my heart in another. And it's to cause some type of confusion or some kind of reasoning for something here. It's almost like somebody has taken a part of me and hidden it from myself, taken a part of me and placed it within another person, and placed all of the love and all of those things that have been given or that was built up with both of us. And they are they want to hurt me and use and exercise these things, and not just with maybe one woman or two women or, women, men, whatever. It's almost like that's the energy. Friends or whatever. Anybody but you. Everybody's going to be happy but you. Everybody's going to get some of this or our whatever this is, this wealth or abundance, but you. And it's almost like, well, I worked for this, you didn't. It's almost like a sacrificial energy or sacrificial lamb. But this person is also in their ego or something, because they know that at the end of the day, they're still claiming that, yes, I'm going to do all this shit. And I'm thinking, like, is this what you really call a fucking care package? If that's what it is, like, you don't care, right? And so you never did, okay? And you can't even care for yourself, because if you're going to do this to the other half of yourself, then you cannot care about yourself. And it's like to slink away and then place someone in there, somebody's likeness there again. And this means that I'm having no power over that aspect of my life that is hovering over my life, that is causing turmoil or whatever, unsurety and things like that within my personal life and my growth.